So let me just say this. I think in general, people are scared of change. And I think in the long run, I think change is good. So I don't know how you guys feel, but I think over time, all these changes that they're doing, because I saw most of them, is good. The Abyss and Pearl changes are insane, I think.
And we found some opportunities to evolve.
Like adding this box is insane. I think adding like, or swapping the box, the jumpable being from this side to this side is really good.
The B side is defended, both in the initial site defense
and I think adding this little gap here is going to be insane, and removing the other rafters.
Defense and in ways attackers can protect the planted spike. We're hoping to see creative plays coming out of your executes, retakes, and post plants with these changes. We're also
I think it's really good map changes.
Streamline how players fight for this.
This I think is really good because right now mid is just like, it just feels useless. But adding this makes it more mid being more viable.
Space
as part of map
new
control.
Ways to rotate through the map for both teams. Pearl is also getting some changes in this.
This is insane
Strategies
changes.
have gone unchecked.
About time.
B and the attackers play
B bomb side has changed,
making it a bit more difficult than we'd like.
Cubby, good. Cubby, good.
For defenders to get back into the round. So we're updating the site geometry to create more positioning opportunities for both defenders in the initial site.
Adding this box, insane. Now, other agents besides Jet can go on here, jumping from here to here. Because every time, like, the reason why some teams always ran Jet was because of this box. Now you can jump on here as a Yoru and stuff.
And attackers in post plant to open new ways to play around the site. We're excited to see how your
I think it's
evolves.
good. Oh wait,
feel more rewarding in Valorant.
Wait, I need to see this
spend
actually.
Hours training your aim, sharpening your crosshair placement, and more. We want for that time to pay off in game. We're taking a look at all the rifles. We're looking to adjust protected bullets, also known as those first few bullets that are the most consistent. Now giving you a bit more assurance that your shots will be more predictable on all rifles except the Guardian.
Wait, what?
That your shots. Now giving you a bit more assurance that your shots.
Am I crazy, or is before better than after? Like more accurate. He said that's because the guy stinks.
Will be more predictable on all rifles.
I'll have you know that's tens,
so
buddy.
For the rifles will change
Alright.
allowing you to control the spray more than you could previously. We want both SMGs to still feel like a
I don't know. I'll have to actually shoot in the game to have an opinion.
Spray easier to control and utilize. As for the Stinger, we're lightly touching the spray, which will now kick in sooner, but the recoil will still feel like it does in the current patch. For more information about why we're making,
bro, I don't really see a difference.
Watch an overview video. Gunplay should want both SMGs feel like a. So we're making changes to the Spectre, making changes to the Spectre, making changes to the Spectre, making changes to the Spectre.
I don't really see a difference. I'm not gonna lie.
Control and utilize. As for the Stinger, we're lightly touching the spray, which will now kick in sooner, but the recoil will still feel like it does in the current patch.
Yeah, I think I'll have to like actually go in game to feel it.
Utility durations, distances, and other aspects of duelist kits are being tuned, or shorter debuffs. It's up to you to come up with a plan for seizing the moment and be smart about your positioning and timing. We've lined up most concussed durations for non-ultimates to be 2.5 seconds this patch.
Good. I like this because I think some stuns and some like debuffs are really strong, aka the waylay slow, as opposed to like other abilities. So I think keeping it consistent is good.
This includes Neon's
Broco, thank you for tier 1.
Combat sims
W's in the chat. Thank you, KT.
You may notice that reloading, firing, and
Drewy Valley, thank you for tier
slower,
1.
and the
Authentic,
spread
thank you for
recovers
21.
less. And for Yoru, we're lowering the health on gate crash. When
That doesn't really
activated,
matter.
There will be a sound effect from Yoru's position, whether he actually teleported or faked it. And his TP is now the only ability that Yoru can use in his ultimate.
That is a huge nerf to Yoru. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how you guys feel, but that, you might as well killed Yoru. The flash, not being able to flash or put his fake clone down is fucked.
Yoru's maximum flash duration has also been dialed back a bit, both from blindside and when fake out is destroyed. Next step, Neon will be able to run for longer, but her fuel will recharge slower. For our newest duelists, Waylay and
I think
ISO,
that's fine.
being hit by Waylay's abilities will hinder players for a shorter duration.
Good.
Both Waylay and ISO will have a smaller area of effect for their
Holy shit. Waylay ult is so small.
ultimates. Waylay's ultimate will have a faster windup time and decreased movement speed buff. Enemies hit
Okay,
by
that's
Waylay's
good at
ultimate
least.
will be slowed for 6 seconds.
At least it
instead of
activates
7.
faster.
For more information about why we're making these changes, watch our overview video.
Vice's Flash Arc Rose no longer plays a hit confirm sound.
I don't like this. Vice is just terrible now, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of pro teams used Vice for the flash as an info, like a budget initiator. Removing that is like really bad.
We're also adjusting Killjoy's alarm bot health and slowing down how fast her turret
The Jake man, think of the 4 months.
Killjoy re-enters its range.
This
so that
doesn't
there
matter
are
as
more
much.
timing opportunities against her setup. but if you don't time it properly, you'll be punished by a turret that slows you down more than before. As for Cypher, we've made his trap wires less punishing, so it now only slows you instead of concusses. And you will also no longer be revealed during the windup before it activates, but now the windup is shorter. Deadlocks,
Hey, what? They just showed us the before. Where's the after?
less punishing, so it now only slows you instead of concusses. And you will also no longer be revealed during the windup before it activates.
Wait, what?
Now the windup is shorter.
So that means when you hit a Cypher trip, instead of getting concussed, you're slowed. And instead of getting like Sova reconned, you're Cypher cam tagged? I'm assuming? Yes? Instead of being revealed.
During the windup before it activates. But now
Wait, so you don't get scanned at all? Wait, Cypher's just useless. Yeah, but no, what? I just shoot it. No one's gonna get scanned then.
the windup is shorter. Deadlock's sound sensor concuss duration will be lowered to meet the new standard. For more information about why we're making these changes,
I think the deadlock
to meet
stun
the
is
new
good.
standard, sounds
Okay, when you do this to like one agent, okay, the one thing I like that they did about all these changes is like, if they're gonna nerf one agent, they nerf everything else too. So like, the deadlock wall they changed, the Vice got nerfed, Cypher got nerfed, all the agents got nerfed. I think in general, Valorant's just trying to aim for like more gunplay as opposed to just abilities. Okay.
Changes to initiators across the board.
Initiators. This is the big
Initiator
one.
ability should be strong at setting up combat, but we want them to be tighter in timing and precision.
This has got to be the greatest update this game has had. I'm not gonna lie, John, a lot of people are giving shit for it, but like I said, I think the change is good. I think people just don't like change. Like, I think over time, people, like, this will make Valorant not fun again, but more, like, less RNG.
And have more counterplay options.
Starting off
I agree, but the fact that this is actually balanced is good. Yeah, exactly.
with standardization changes that will apply
Like,
to
they
agents
changed-
from all roles.
it's not like
You
they
have an
nerfed
increase
one
to what you can see
role.
when nearsighted.
They
So,
nerfed
when
everything.
Fade's prowlers get you, you'll be able
Just to
see
emphasize
around 7
gunplay
meters.
more.
We're also standardizing most
They nerfed
stuns
everything.
to last the same amount of
Not
time
just
for
one
non-ultimate
role.
abilities. We want it to be easier for you to translate your muscle memory between different abilities. You'll see this with Breach's stun and Wingman. There's also a global change to combat stims, which will be more uniform for the same reasons. When you pop KO's ult, shooting will be similar to when you're standing in Brim stim beacon or fighting while Reyna has his Empress active. Finally,
Which
many
is good.
rechargeable
They
abilities,
actually
Sova's
balanced
Recon
out
Bolt,
everything.
Fade's Haunt, KO's 0 point, and Breach's Fault Line now have a 60-second cooldown because we want you to be more strategic and intentional between each use. We're evening out the duration of flashes, like KO's and Breach's Fault Line now have a 60-second cooldown because we want you to be more strategic and intentional between each use. We're evening out the duration of flashes, like KO's and Breach's.
Wait, that's actually insane. KO right click?
They'll now blind for a uniform 2.25 seconds, just like a full power guiding light flash from Sky. Just like the universal cooldown changes, Gekko's cooldown after reclaiming his buddies is also longer. Wingman and Thrash will also be easier to fight against with lower HP.
Thrash moves
This was
that
done to
slow
compensate
when
for
you
some of
shoot
the power
it.
loss flash initiators had compared to our recon initiators. Breach will now be able to kick off the action faster.
What the
with a quicker
fuck?
windup time on his stun and less points needed for his ult. But the ult will have to be used more wisely, as it'll cover a smaller area and concuss targets for less time.
Gekko dead,
Fade's
Vice
ult
dead,
will be
yeah.
receiving the same treatment, and her eye will stay in world for less time. For more information about why we're making these changes,
He wasn't holding W, actually?
It's changing with controller. We want additional utility.
Yeah, Cypher's dead. Cypher's actually dead. You don't get revealed by trips anymore, like at all. I think a lot of agents are just like, honestly, I don't know, but I'm excited for like a big change. It's been a while since there's been like a big change to Valorant. Like, besides new agents coming out, you do get revealed. Yeah, but you only get revealed at the end of the trip, right? Yeah, so like any good player is just gonna shoot the trip. The end is faster. Oh, okay. But like, how much faster can you really make it be? Let's go to controllers. This is big for me. All right, let's see here. Controllers, come on.
We're implementing some universal standardizations across all agents, like being able to see further while nearsighted, which will apply when you're hit by Omen's Paranoia. We felt
Omen's
that there
dead.
was room to further differentiate nearsight from flashes and increase the counterplay opportunities that players have when affected by it. Combat stims have been proven to be effective in turning the outcome of fights since some of our backend changes in patch 905. So
This
we'll be
doesn't
tuning them
really
down
matter.
just slightly. There's a uniform concuss time for most stuns, including Astra's Nova Pulse. And the fragile duration from her pull, Gravity Well, will also be shorter. There's a general
That
increase in
doesn't
ability
really matter.
cooldown times
No one
for
really
rechargeable abilities,
stays
many
and
going
sucks.
to 60 seconds like Astra's Gravity Well and Nova Pulse. For Astra and Omen Smokes, the cooldowns will also be increasing, but not all the way to 60 seconds. Aside from the universal standardizations, Omen's Paranoia Nearsight is getting tweaked to have a smaller area of impact and a faster travel time. you'll need to take more space to get
Whoa.
access to the best casts. Finally, walking in
That is a
Viper's pit,
fast
poison
flash.
cloud, or toxic screen will decay less instant HP for enemies that walk through them. For more information about why we're making these changes, watch our overview video.
Honestly, not really like nerfs to controllers. They just changed everything to like match up with everything else. I'm not gonna lie, John, you look good here. Like no cap. You actually look good here. No, I'm serious. Not to say you don't always look good, but I'm just saying like you look good here, like great here, you know? When did they get this picture of you? Because I don't think you look like that right now. Years ago, they're using the same thing from years ago. Dicey? What did Quan say? Where is he? Can't find him. Aura AI. WTF Sora? I don't know. I mean, yeah. I think overall W changes, chat. W changes. Did I miss anything? I don't think I missed anything. What is this?
Yoru, swing the wall with me.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Nice. Smoking heaven screens.
Vice is just dead, man. It's actually fucked.
One heaven. They killed Wingman. I'll go plant.
Everybody's going to
New bundle leak?
Default.
Breach blasting screens.
Looks like Dookie, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, battle pass.
Nice.
Yeah, some of that side hit kind of looks
Sam, make sure you watch my new vlog on stream or you're fake. Simple. I hug you in this vlog. How about
different
you
than
vlog
what you're
my
used to
nuts?
right now. So we're making a ton of
Oh,
changes
yeah, I'm
with the
down.
launch of Act 6 and patch 1108. We see each year of Valorant kind of like a journey. You adapt to new metas and achieve new things. So throughout the year, we monitor and course correct, but sometimes there's larger
Leak the Harbor
directional shifts that
rework?
we
Wait, they actually didn't say anything about Harbor. Why? Is the Harbor rework later?
need to take, and this is when we do it.
Or Clove?
We think these
It's later? That's fucked, man.
changes will force players to think more carefully and intentionally about
Bro, I hope they buff the fuck out of Harbor, chat.
when and how they use their utility to take a site on attack or to play for retakes on defense.
Man, this is
There's no
overall
fun
everything.
combat.
We do have one more exciting thing we want to share. What? You're gonna have to wait for patch 1110.
What? When's 1110? Is that the one after this one? 1 month? This is 11.8. So there has to be one more patch, and then the one after that, they're gonna buff Harbor? 6-7 days. 6-7. I don't know, I'm excited. I think this is a good change. Why do you care? You're playing ranked and you're gonna be on Raze, Jet, and ISO. I mean, yeah, when you say it like that, it's...
Here's what's changing with Duelist.
Now I think about it, what did they do to the Duelist?
Another tuned, whether it's type ultimate and be
ISO, we know.
seconds.
Neon, we know.
Covers
Reyna, we
actually
know.
teleported. Pete,
Yoru,
bot,
we know.
both. No fuel will reach.
Leon, we know.
Will hit. Yeah, Rayleigh's wind up second.
So they didn't touch Jet or Raze? We good, John, we good. They didn't touch Jet or Raze. We good, John. We'll still win. We good, John. We still got our mains.